When you see this rodent, your typical reaction might be to scream or to jump like Heather. But there's more to this animal than what you think. Joining us for Critters Uncaged, Miller Park Zoo in Bloomington, we have education specialist Shannon Reedy and her friend...
Catnip.
Catnip. What an interesting name for a rat.
Why not?
I love it.
Why not?
Is this your... a plain old rat probably isn't the right way to put it.
But you know, it kind of is.
Okay.
It's a domestic rat. These guys were, well, there's a strain that were domesticated from wild rats, and they're used in lots of different ways, lots of behavioral research, some laboratory research, and in the pet trade. These guys are rats are amazingly sweet. They really are. I'm not doing a commercial for Heather, I promise. But they really are, they're so smart. They're so intelligent. They're so sweet. They're so sociable. Honestly, this rat has not spent a lot of time with people, just most of the time with her little friends, and she's cool.
She seems super comfortable in front of the camera.
Yeah, absolutely.
That tail is something else. I knew rats had tails, but that is a really
Isn't it fantastic?
Long tail.
Let me show you this.
Woo.
I know, you're showing them,
swing it around.
Yeah, and that's what they're used for, actually. This long tail is great for balance. If you think about how a squirrel uses its tail, it's sort of the same thing. And it's also a semi-prehensile tail, so it can wrap around and hold on when it's climbing, just like an extra limb. So
now, what would a rat eat? It would be similar to like a hamster, a mouse, gerbil?
They are actually more diverse in their diet.
Okay.
Now, if you have a rat that's a pet, you can buy a processed diet, rodent pellets, and that's a perfectly sound diet. But they are omnivores. In the wild, they're going to eat a lot of different things. So they'll eat anything from meat that they find, bugs, grubs. They might eat fruits and veggies. They might even get more creative if they're in an urban area, but
I'm sure they have to in an urban area.
And all that good stuff.
Are they popular as pets?
They are, and they really make a terrific pet. They live for 2 to 3 years, so she's about a year and a half, and that is sadness. But at the same time, you know, that's the life expectancy. So it's kind of nice in that way. Just it's not a long-term commitment.
Got it.
But they're just such a wonderful creature. I love them. We love them at the zoo.
Probably a good pet unless you also have a snake as a pet, in which case.
Well, you don't necessarily want to mix and mingle. Exactly right. But they're great for education programs, just because they fill in such a big gap in a niche in an ecosystem. And so they really come in handy for us talking about.
And if they're good around kids and things like that.
Absolutely. Oh, they love them.
Now, at Miller Park Zoo, I know things have been up in the air for all of us over the last 6 months or so. How are things there at the zoo?
Well, we are trucking right along. We've been open for a while now, a few months, and we're still open. We're still on a one-way path, and we still have our buildings closed, but we have a lot of animals that are super active in the fall. And people are just, you know, a lot of people have held off on their zoo visit from the summer, and I've encountered them, and they've said nothing but, oh my goodness, animals are moving. Yep, they love that in the fall. That's what they do.
Now, we were just talking with Chipotle about their burritos in time for Halloween. You guys have some special... Yeah, tell me about that.
Well, Spooktacular this year's going to be a little different. Normally, it's just kind of a free-for-all and go to different stations and pick up some treats, trick-or-treating kind of thing, and some activities and games and fun. But this year, it's going to be fun. Animals, and we get a treat bag at the end.
Okay.
Reservations are required, so we want to call ahead to get into a time slot. Wear your costumes. We really want to see them. There's not going to be a lot of trick-or-treating happening. This is a great opportunity to wear that costume and show everybody what it is and get some oohs and ahs. So,
have you found that people are back out and about and wanting to get into the zoo? Or is there still some caution? What have you seen there?
Yeah, really, we have people coming in. They're wanting to get out. They're wanting to be safe about it, but they're wanting to get out. And so we're trying our best to accommodate that for them. And we're able to offer some programming that's helping out too. We've got our active senior tours, which are amazing, and I'm so excited that we've been able to restart those. So those it'll happen the second Wednesday of the month, every month, 8:30 in the morning. We do this before the zoo opens, so there's no worry about interaction with other guests, and it's just $5 to come and have an hour-long visit somewhere in the zoo. We've also got a super cool new program for after school. It's called Zoo's Day Club, and it's a registration program. We just started on Tuesday, had a stellar response. It's a limited number of kids, but it's ages 7 to 14. You're tired of the screens? Want to get out, want to move, want to walk, want to do something different. It's a no screens class.
Everybody's,
so awesome.
I think, tired of the screens at this point in life.
Yeah.
I didn't see what Catnip arrived in. Was it your purse, or did he come in a cage, or how does that work?
I know, right? She totally could. She's got a nice little carrier box.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, that she's loving. I gave her a little hiding box inside.
A box in the box?
Yeah, the box in the box, and she tipped it over and sat on top so she could watch the ride over.
Of course. Why would you not want to do that? Thank you, Shannon, for being here.
Thanks.
Catnip, very nice to meet you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And have a safe trip back.
Thanks a lot.
We'll connect you with the zoo on our Facebook page. Just search CI Living when you go there to Facebook, and all the details will be right there for you.